Hi everybody, welcome back to Lmacncheese, and today I went to work early on accident, so I came back home to watch Death Stream. So we're gonna watch the Soulframe Death Stream today and see what's up and what's cooking. Everybody's doing good. Before you into this video or to the live stream, please drop a like and let's get into what they're talking about today on Soulframe Death Stream number I forget. Soulframe Death Stream, I forget.
Welcome
Hello.
to Soulframe Dev Stream
That music was
12.
hype.
Yeah,
Quite the contrast
we got
between
George.
that intro music and then the.
What was that
Adam
music?
That
What?
was, it was hype.
Music
What?
was so
Someone's
good.
taken over.
Was that an organ?
The organ, the
Oh.
DE organ. Got it back here.
I see some gauntlets there. What the hell
everyone,
is there?
welcome to Dev Stream 12. This is our first stream back this year. We missed you guys so much, and we're happy. to
I
be
missed
back
y'all
with you.
too.
Happy Thaw-Tide.
Yes. Happy Thaw-Tide. And today we are going to be talking about all things Soulframe Preludes 13.
Oh, you got the little necklaces on, too.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna start calling them cool names. I think you were.
Oh yeah,
talking
you
about
did it.
this.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I launch the name? Have we
What
locked
is
that in?
soft launch?
Soulframe Preludes 13 Virtues.
Virtues. It's a
Oh, we got a big rework
A
coming.
little safe.
Talk about today.
We're having this conversation yesterday. I was like, well, that's the safe choice. And Jeff was like, oh, okay, well, we'll see.
I know, it's
Workshop.
flat right now until they hear.
Let us know what you
Until they
guys
hear.
think.
Once they hear about.
Virtue disaster.
Yeah.
Before we get started, let's go around and introduce ourselves, shall we?
Start from the
Starting here.
left. Scott.
This way this time.
Hi, I'm Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Did everyone hear him?
It says down there.
I'm
I mumble a
I'm
lot.
Steve. Hello, I'm boys. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Sarah. I'm your community manager here.
We got G off.
George, not Jeff, but sort of starting.
We're the
to
Geos.
We're the Geos.
We're the
yeah.
Geos. Oh, yeah.
Geos. It's a little
That'd be like a
clever.
really frustrating Wordle to
Yeah.
guess your names. Okay, cool.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Awesome. Well, welcome, guys. Before we
Dude, they got similar
begin,
builds.
I just want to take a moment while we're on the couch here to say thank you to all of our Soulframe founders.
Yes.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Obviously, we launched that towards the end of 2025, which was really a big year for our game.
I wasn't really a
and
big
our
fan of the
crew,
armors,
and we couldn't do it without
but I
your
like the
support, so I just
little
wanted
extra things you
say
get,
thank you to
and I
everyone
want to
that
support, so.
Thanks.
become a Soulframe founder. It's a really exciting time.
It is. It's a very big step for the game.
Yep. The team had a great end of the year, and obviously Warframe did as well.
Yeah.
But an important step for the Soulframe team and the Soulframe game. And yeah, lots of founders joined us and planted some flowers.
I still haven't planted mine
It was
yet.
Amazing.
R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara. Yes,
Yeah.
Canadian
Yeah.
icon.
Yep.
Broke my
We
heart
saw
coming into
Catherine
this.
O'Hara as well.
Yep. But thanks for founders and strap in because we got lots of big swings coming.
Quite, yeah, we have quite the year ahead.
Yeah.
So we're
Now
gonna
get serious.
showcase some of that today. First, we do have a few brief housekeeping bits. First of all, we do have Twitch drops running. I know a lot of you
Oh,
are
everybody wants their
spamming that in
keys.
chat. That will not do anything, but if you exclamation mark link, you can get the instructions. So you can earn an invite today by watching for 30 minutes. Just make sure you have linked your Twitch
I think I
and
feel like I found out
Soulframe
about spare keys. Somebody wants a key.
soulframe.com under account management. And
First one to
if you
comment
click
gets a
that
key.
link,
How about
my
that?
Instructions are written out in that forum post. And also, some exciting news. We have Envoy Hour coming back. Yay!
Yay.
So
managed to get
we
Jeff
did a
twice.
little
Yeah,
mini
I know.
series. Yeah, Jeff Crooks.
Yeah.
You're still coming to that, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we just did a fun mini series last year of fun 1 hour gameplay where we had rotating members from the team.
Poor Jeff.
Poor Jeff.
I'm getting sympathy.
Poor
It's like-
Jeff. Wow. We have lots of fun at Envoy Hours, and we'll be bringing them back more regularly this year.
Sarah brought out the
every-
knives. I think that's why I'm joining. Like the.
Yeah, I saw some questions about
Under-
that, and I
Yeah.
have no answers for you.
Have you shown the gauntlet yet?
There was a shocking amount of volunteers at the studio, though, who stepped up when you. Sarah put the call out for knives, and
Yeah, we have a lot of knives.
I just
and
thought
guns
we
here.
needed some
knives.
weapons today,
Yep.
and I don't know why. But apparently everyone at this company has many, so
I know.
it's an excellent.
And Kaz from the Warframe team brought that in for you, and it's
Yes.
so cool.
And she has made
And
She
like
made
coordinates with your
that.
outfit as well.
Pretty cool.
Just
And
a
I
great
might have some other
coincidence.
things hiding.
Yeah, got some oh, really concealed weapons?
Yeah,
Pulling it.
maybe.
Okay.
Don't tell HR.
If you don't like the big nerfs that are coming, Sarah's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but no questions. No questions.
No questions.
For those interested, you can now wishlist Soulframe on Steam. If you exclamation
Exclamation.
Why is it always that? Exclamation mark Steam. It will bring you right to our page. So for our hardcore Steamers that want to be notified,
Steamers.
Is that
when-
what we're calling them?
I don't know if that's a thing, but I hope I've made it a thing. So if you are a hardcore steamer
you a
and you want to
steamer?
be notified down the line,
Yep.
everyone needs to chillax. You can do that.
And we have a ton of wish lists on Steam
We
already.
do.
So
Very
thank you.
exciting.
Thank you.
Yes,
I saw people
thank
in
you.
chat
And
here saying that
Soulframe
they
will
already did
cook.
that, and that's great and very
So I
helpful
made that video
for us to promote the
Yeah.
game.
on
get
things
the
I
game
want
interested.
Could be a
and kind of how the game's kind of going.
Yes, yes, thank you for
And everything will
Steamer head.
change after I see this video too. So maybe I
Steamers,
should
streamers?
get a way
Okay,
to make it.
excellent. Let us know. I don't know. Thawtide is
Yep.
not over, even though, yes,
Almost.
we
over.
may have said
It's
it would
almost
end
over. It's almost
at
over.
this exact time.
Yep.
It would seem the long night is lasting longer than originally
But
scheduled.
it's close.
Because it will be lasting until Preludes 13 comes, which is fun, because if you haven't completed it all yet, go get your Thawtide thermals,
Getting a key today.
your cardinal
Yeah.
charms. Yeah, if you're just getting in today, you can go.
I imagine at some
wear
point we're gonna have
Thawtide, and
like
if you're
weather
sick of
effects.
hearing the
I think you said that.
squawkers,
Like,
sorry
real
about
time.
humbug, but it will remain until the update.
Soon to leave though.
Yes,
Yep.
very soon to leave. Very soon, because Preludes 13 is soon. So shall we get into that?
Please.
But first,
Uh-oh.
let's do a giveaway.
Nice.
Cue it up.
You got the
What are we giving away?
Wild
What are we giving? A wild
Siren.
Siren?
We're giving a wild
Oh.
Siren
We
away.
can give this
that's
stuff
great.
away now.
Yes.
That's cool.
Michael
Who
F.
won?
Michael F.
Very
Nice,
good.
Michael F.
Michael
Cool.
F., if you whisper us, we will send that to you
McCall.
alongside an invite, which comes with it if you are not in the game.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Excellent. Okay, so if we flip over, I might need to take this off.
What?
Oh,
Oh
I
no,
just-
it
it
doesn't
might
actually
be-
doesn't come off.
Yeah,
It
you're
might
It's a
stuck
be
with
cursed
a-
item
All
actually.
right, we're doing it.
Do you want?
do you
No,
like?
no, no, I'm
try
good.
to-
I am a
Get-
professional.
You get Jeff to
Flip
do
to
it.
gameplay.
Get Jeff to do it.
No, we're good. So.
How Gus game looks.
choose
Oh, we're going right
The
We're
in.
going
name
right
of the
into it?
update. Oh yeah.
This is the
Okay.
big.
The name of the game and the update. Well, the name of the game is Soulframe, but the name of the
I hate the
update-
quiver how it like does
Yeah.
that. Like everything's leaning out of it.
My gauntlet of me against the world. Virtues have been reworked, and our previous.
This is a wardrobe malfunction.
All in good fun. Virtues, yes, have been reworked, and our previous distribution
Ooh.
system
Uh-oh. Spoilers?
has changed.
Spoilers? Spoilers?
Well,
Spoilers? I don't know. I don't know your momentum here.
yes,
Yep, okay.
that's okay. We're here.
Okay.
So yeah, as you can see, our virtue distribution system has changed, and it is no longer relying on.
That's
the
probably where they
manual,
put the majority of their
distribution.
grace, or starts where the ball is maybe.
Instead, through virtue prisms. Go click on the prism.
All right.
No, go
Oh,
click on
sorry.
the
I
actual
thought.
prism. Oh.
Oh.
Gentlemen,
So this is a
tell
pretty
us
big swing.
more. Yes.
This is a pretty big swing.
Yes, you're going to see a theme for the next probably 6 months. Big swings are coming to Soulframe for the meta and the game systems underneath.
It's gotta happen.
So this one is going to be the one that affects all your builds. It's going to affect what kind of armor you can equip, or at least equip effectively. It's going to affect your weapons. It's going to affect which abilities are scaling. It's going to affect a lot of things in this update. So strap in. It is serious. This is actually
going-
less complicated than where we are currently.
Yes.
It's gonna be niche to
Because where you are
builds.
currently is you get unassigned virtues and use plus/minus keys to increment them and decrement them painfully.
That's
and
so
if
pretty.
you rank up your envoy, they go unspent and you don't know, and we don't remind you. So now instead, as you become more powerful, whatever virtue prism you have equipped is just automatically assigning those specialized points into courage, spirit, or grace. This is also a very big swing in making the builds have more opinion or flavor.
Opinion, I like that.
Yeah.
Opinion, yeah.
So just so that you know what our intention with this, when you blast us with feedback after this ships,
Which we want. Yep.
A courage virtue makes you a warrior, it makes you harder to kill, and it makes your melee weapons and your armor, you can wear more powerful armor, and you can do a heck of a lot more damage in melee situations. For a spirit specialization, most.
You're
Yeah,
almost there.
I'm almost there. For a spirit specialist, this
That's
is
a
kind of what you
spirit-
consider
true
to be
spirit
a
specialist.
mage or a cleric type of specialization.
It shoots right up to
Your
40.
weaponry will not be as effective. You have to be more careful in combat because the armor you can use tends to not scale very well, like a courage build does. But you can cast tons and tons more. Is that correct?
I think everybody has high damage where everybody gets
so that is kind of
to
I
play
think if
more.
we had to think of an archetype and you were nerdy like me, you'd think of this as a glass cannon archetype.
Yeah.
Someone who is supporting a team or being very careful about how they engage close up in enemies and using their pact abilities to win. And then finally, another specialization is Grace, which is my current favorite specialization.
Same, yep.
Like dexterous
So a Grace build
bows.
has, I think you would describe it as a stealthy or a backstabbing or sneak attack.
And
or
the dexterous.
lethal. So it has any attacks where an enemy is unaware.
Oh, well, shadow.
Or when you're doing any type of finisher attacks, when you've worn an enemy down and they've been stunned, or you're ground stabbing, or you're shooting arrows from the trees and they don't know where you are, your damage with that scales significantly with Grace. How's that sound so far?
Yeah.
So, you don't need to micromanage this stuff. You pick a play style you like, you equip your armor and weapons, and you go. As you get more powerful, it will be automatically increasing relative to the ratio of where that exists on this triqueta, so to speak, this trinity knot of virtues.
You're getting better at that word now.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know. I didn't. That's
our
what they're
actual
called.
thing.
That's an
Yeah,
actual
yes,
thing. And what's the last thing to say? It's tied to your loadout slots, which is also a very good optimization. So if you want to have a tanky
That's
build,
like a bouncy
you can
one
make
right
a loadout
there.
slot for that. Put in a warrior prism, and off you go. So this does look complicated, but this is the basis of the RPG system in Soulframe, and
Did you toggle some?
this is the closest we've got yet to a massive improvement in the game. So, yeah. Anything to add about that?
Yeah, I would just say the prisms have different like ratios. So there's like mild ones that have like, you can lean your build like slightly towards courage or slightly towards grace, and then there's more extreme ones where you can basically go all in on a virtue and kind of ignoring the other ones. So
It's making it a lot less
Seeing
work
a lot of how
to
you
try to
acquire,
get your
how we
points
obtain,
everywhere.
Do we have to farm them? Do we start with some?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So you will start with. So the wilds actually, if you already have a wild, it will come with the one that correlates to the wild.
ones there.
Yep. That's what
And
these
then
two are.
you'll
Yep.
be able. You
and your
also-
starter
Your starter.
loadout will
Starter,
give
the
you
wilds.
the starter version.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
then we have a couple mixed versions that are kind of like mild mixes of different virtues, and then we have the extremes of different virtues.
And those
we're
will be
still
earnable.
Yeah, they're going to be earnable. The problem with we were discussing just before the stream was putting them in the tables. You sort of only ever need one. So if we put them in the drop tables and you keep getting more, then it's sort of like a dead drop, and I don't want that. So
Yeah.
we either have to figure out a way to like get rid of it,
Or combine them.
Yeah.
or recycle it, or give it a one and done. So we'll figure that out before we ship.
Yeah.
Great. Well, anything else about that right now?
Yes. So if you go to the pact, if you just hover over your pact,
I think you should be able to
So
combine them to kind of make your
the
own kind of things.
virtues now affect the Warframe pact abilities.
Oh, like the ladies on the.
The pact
Person.
abilities. So if you see them, if you recall on the current HUD, they are aligned to the courage, spirit, and grace, and your virtue in those your virtue in each of those categories will scale
affect
each of those abilities. So
each of those powers. Before
Yeah.
it was like a blend. We were
Okay, this
spirit
is
based
much
were
better.
affecting like duration and range of powers, and courage was affecting the damage.
I like how these
across
girls
all
are
powers.
dancing.
Now it's
You kind of see they're
specific
like animated
powers.
now.
The color-coded matches, so the courage will only scale that one power, grace will only scale that one power, and spirit will only. So you get a little bit more specialization that way.
Right. So why is it separate from the pact? Why is the virtue assignment separate from the
Well, I'm
pact?
glad you asked, Steve.
just so people understand our thought process.
No,
here.
we've been going back and forth. This is always, it sort of felt like it should be tied to the pack, but we have all the weapons and armors of the game separated from the pack. So if you were to want to try, say you started with like a Tetherin build, and then you wanted to go try Garen, all of a sudden all the weapons and armor that you've collected for your Tetherin build doesn't work with Garen. So you're actually at a disadvantage using that pact if it was tied together. So separating them allows you to mix and match better with the weapons and armor that you currently have, and that allows you to try different packs. It also allows you to have like specialized versions of each pact, right? Because you could have like a Courage Bromius or a Spirit Bromius. So.
Right. Yes. So the pacts can scale with any of those virtues, or even a combination of those virtues in a different way, so that Wild Siren isn't always just the same, with the same weapons, the same art.
It's all about variety, skill expression, and spice.
So some people I see are scared about
Seeing a
this.
mixed perception.
It's all good.
Rightfully
A lot of
so.
hesitation.
Well, that's why
Spirit
we're
Bromius is actually really fun to play.
Spirit Bromius is viable.
Yeah.
If you play the game right now, courage is mostly the only thing to invest in. So that is the reason for this change. And obviously, you should give it a try when it comes out.
Of course.
So I see some people concerned that they're playing a mix of two attributes, or that they're interested in blending their attributes. And of course, there are virtue prisms that allow you to do that.
Yes.
So that is something that we absolutely are interested in. And
How does this affect
with
necklaces?
we'll support that.
Yeah, I think with time we'll have
Necklaces have their own virtue
different
points too,
mixes that
if they're not
players can acquire,
touched at all.
so they can kind of get the one that they're really looking for.
People just asked about joineries, blessed joineries.
The blessed joineries are changing.
They are also changing.
Yep,
Yes.
the blessed
So
joineries are changing.
if I recall correctly, it is no longer switching the attunement of the weapon. It is making the attunement stronger in the weapon.
Okay.
So, for example, the Bless Mora joinery will provide extra scaling with courage.
Yes, versus switching it out to courage.
Excellent. Right.
Right,
Well,
and so, and just again, just to make sure this is a conversation, because the reason we didn't launch this today was so we could have this stream and take your feedback.
this is true.
Again, this
Launch
is,
this today, so this is pretty much ready.
I think
Next week. If they already
this
said
is
that
the
already.
most exciting change that we've done to the game in a very long time. So I think there's a midpoint actual prism right there, which is very interesting. So keep in mind, keep an open mind as this works.
It's still early access.
What we were seeing was tons and tons of people
Pre-alpha, alpha, alpha,
not
alpha.
assigning their unused virtue, and also doing micromanagement of plus minus to change builds. And again, seeing a very homogeneous play style where courage was the only thing to invest in. This is going to make a much more interesting variety, even in your own builds that you're making. So this is a streamline, and I think you're going to love it. But I
think might be doing courage with spirit.
because we are changing things. Let's show the armor as well. So the armor and the weapons now work the same with virtue requirements as thresholds, and with you don't have any.
No.
Yep, there. Yep.
Yeah, right,
Just
on the
there you
right.
go.
Yeah, there you go. It's a weapon.
I said arm.
Armor.
Armor,
Yep,
top.
yep. So you can see here that these are favored armors that Sarah has the virtue requirement for already indicated. And you can see that as you just hold there, you can see what those thresholds are, and then what attributes of the armor are scaling based on your virtue.
Yep.
So you probably can still be
you won't
tanky. You
be
just
able
have everything to
play
be
a
matched up.
hardcore spirit build and just rock the strongest warrior armor. However, we'll probably throw some wood steel
Outliers.
thread your way so
Yep.
that you can make sure that the looks that you love are still something that you can do with your favorite builds.
Totally.
So when this update launches, we're going to be showering a little bit more there for you.
Yep.
But statistically speaking now, like weapons, the game is much more embracing of specialization. And then as you get into the later game, then you can start doing split virtue things. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Easy, right?
Easy, right? I think
Didn't keep me up at night at all.
right.
Well,
Yep.
shall we flap and move on to another area of the Nightfold that
There's a
maybe
few
of
more
some
things I think.
interest?
There's a lot that happened in Virtues that I think maybe we can put maybe on like a workshop or something like
100%.
that. For example, you don't have penalties for not meeting the requirements. You just don't get
the extra.
virtue bonuses anymore.
Okay.
So you don't get as severely punished with the half damage nerf if you're using something that you haven't quite met the virtue requirements for.
That's nice.
So everything is shifted to be more of looking at a bonus rather than a penalty. Yeah.
Kind of like
Did I
that.
hit it all, Scott?
Yeah, I think you hit most of everything. Yeah, I think the exciting thing is you start to see people talk about their build now more concretely, and
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, people
Yep.
are saying that they're making multiple loadouts and
Yep.
really customizing what they're
Yep.
going for.
I think
Absolutely.
it's easier to understand than the point system, and finicking. It's that was very kind of finicky to kind of get that right. Whereas
Yep.
it's more visual and just what's going on instantaneously.
Yeah, we're also putting a big push to surface more of the pack stats and stuff like that.
Yeah, we need to
That's
know.
actually making into this one.
If it's gonna be
It's definitely
RPG, we
an
gotta
honor
know.
to do, and we definitely want to make sure that players understand when they change their virtues what it is actually doing to the powers, and like it does for your weapons and your armor. So making sure that's surfaced so players can see that is going to be important as well.
Yep. Yeah. So I can definitely see chat is very concerned
Yep.
about that.
So
and
I hope
definitely
that like
understand.
each one is almost like a stat
We
more
will,
for
of
like which
course,
one is more
always
strength,
always listen to
range,
feedback, once the
efficiency
update
kind of
goes
thing.
out, But
So I'm thinking that's how they're gonna
this,
do it. Because Courage is more
very successful.
warrior,
And,
more armor.
We may have to do some tuning.
Every spirit is
keep an
more
open
like
mind,
stat wise
and,
to the power.
when you get your hands on it, we'll be anxious to hear
They said they're separate though.
what you think is working and what isn't.
Will there be a Paragon Virtue Prism?
Will there be a Paragon Virtue Prism? Right in the middle.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Dead in the middle. Extreme middle.
I don't know what happens with extreme middle. I feel like
It's sort of
gonna
fun.
crash.
It's sort of fun. Yeah.
It just breaks.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh yes. Look who we are by now. It feels like such a weird transition, but yes, we will have a workshop about this, and
Yes.
part of why
Yep.
we're bringing it up is because we want to hear what you guys are thinking.
Oh. One time the stream died.
Now and when you
There
get
we
a
go.
chance to try it out.
Yeah, there are significant, just so you know where we're coming from, this year, this first half of this year is going to be significant.
Is this face
changes
different?
Like this coming pretty rapidly to how the RPG system, how the questing system works, how the faction tales and sparrow tales work. We have very, very big ambitions for the game. So I hope you will be patient with us. We will always be listening. But the roadmap is very aggressive because we want to make this game significantly better than even it is today. And so I hope that you'll be willing to come with us on that
I
journey.
am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
You
well,
have
I don't
my
know if I guessed it,
loyalty.
Yes.
But yes, there is more customization coming
Yes.
to Verminia.
Work in
Our
progress.
Please
style
say
is
Kate's.
a work in progress. Dev
Yep.
build, dev build.
That build.
But
I
you
want
will now
Kate's.
be able to alter your appearance through Verminia in terms of
Oh.
complexion,
Now they're going through
facial
the quest
features,
all over
and
again.
hair.
And face.
And face.
So we should warn people. This is like the first batch of it. This is kind of like the 1.0 of this. And it will be based on the choices you made with mom if you've done through the tutorial. So when you log in, there's a very good chance you'll look different. That being said, everyone's going to have access to the 5 heads in their inventory and the default hair that's been in the game for now. So you can go back to the look you had previously if you wanted to. Yeah. Then we got these are the defaults, and then I think you can.
And you can also change.
I look like that looks like
It's actually pretty fun to do.
It definitely is. But what I was looking at earlier.
I forget the guy, the other guy who's
Put the bottom.
I think
the studio director.
No, dude.
I forget his name.
the screener.
I like that.
I like that.
See,
I like
I
that.
see, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
As well as
More hair.
hairstyles.
Oh yeah, so we
This
went for
is
some
start
hair.
shooting and unlocking all the hair.
I might have done.
But you can see we have a lot kind of in the queue to come out.
Except for the bald guy.
Except
We'll
for
get it.
we'll get that
get it,
representation in,
get it.
Scott. We'll
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Lion's mane.
And then even
Look
if
at
you
that.
scroll down,
Yeah.
actually if you scroll the way down
Like
to
an Aerosmith vibe.
we'll give you your mom's hair as well as an option
Yeah.
that you got to see at the start of the game.
So I want to see some beards too.
You can just pick a hair you want to rock if you want.
Oh, this is a good start.
This one.
Yeah, I do like this one too, actually. Yeah.
That's some
And
Arthur hair. If
you
Arthur wasn't Soulframe.
me And you're interested in some highlights. Oh,
I see,
no.
I see, okay. Oh no,
gonna
what's gonna
play
happen here?
around
Oh
here.
no.
to fit
Romania's not gonna be happy with
your
us.
No.
drip.
Yeah, we gotta hook
Are
up
you
some-
gonna match your outfit? Like, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
No beard? What?
Yeah. There is. That's
Beards?
yeah. That's beards
Oh.
will come eventually for sure. Yeah.
Yes, another
Yeah.
thing to point out is that the default face makeup will be temporarily going away, but we
Oh,
will
yes,
be
thanks for calling
bringing
that out.
back face makeup later on with more options.
Yep.
But in this update, just as we are cooking on that, it will be temporarily gone.
Yeah. That was like an old legacy thing that just kind of stayed in our demo face. But we are going to be bringing it back, more of the face makeup with more options as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, now that I am all ready.
I think
for an
I'm
adventure
code
here,
for. I really want
Also,
a different, like, I kind of want a more,
Look at the
some
blue
kind of body
hair.
sliders
Full
almost.
surf is what you're saying.
Now that I'm smurfified.
I don't think
I want a more
think,
muscular, taller character. I
time
like my
for
brutish kind of looks.
some.
What's
wait,
hooked
what?
up?
Show the pack
Oh.
color.
That is hooked up. That's right.
Yep,
that's
that's
in. I don't know
yeah,
if this one.
People
Oh, they got
great.
pack
People
guys
are
in
waiting
here?
for
this.
Yeah.
Is this is maybe not the one that it shows?
This one I don't think shows the best.
It does
Okay.
show.
Does it?
It's
Yeah.
this guy.
What's
it's
that
blue
over
right now.
there? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
But
yeah.
not the blue normally blue.
No, that
What?
one is just the little details.
Little details?
It's-
Okay.
yeah. So you can change your pack
wonder
now. Yeah.
What would be?
Okay.
Oh, I see it. It's on the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Subtle, subtle, subtle.
Yeah.
Oh
There we
yeah, here we go. Okay.
So what?
Cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was
There
very
you
happy
go.
when I
Thanks,
found
Scott.
that.
Who cares
Yeah.
about the virtue changes?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
My arms
Or
are
even if you could tip my
I
arm
could do like
green.
an orange and then it could match my eyes, maybe. Like, you know.
Yeah, I think we're
pull
just.
in all of these
I
things.
think now we're just committed to whatever you make now.
So that's very good.
There you go.
Thank you. Scott.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't mind this. Little. It's a little heinous.
Excellent.
Thank God we got Landon waiting on deck, thankfully.
Yeah, so we do have Landon in the back who's going to be helping us with some gameplay, and him and I are going to go on an adventure right now after we do another giveaway.
Nice.
Well, Tethrin.
Why can't we rotate the character, Scott?
Why can't we rotate the
Why
character?
can't we rotate
Why
the
can't-
character?
Oh,
You can
Yes.
change
you can
genders.
change
as well.
genders in this update
There's a
as well.
button in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
Yep, just a
Yes.
button. Scott's like, he's been in there like customizing, I guess.
know.
I have been. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I've been making my builds.
Yeah.
Why do you ask? I got
Yeah.
the
So now anyone can
Swap.
dual
swap.
swords
Yep.
in secondary, so I got my
Yes,
assassin.
yes.
My assassin.
Assassin.
Chujinico? Shujinico?
What are you saying over there? What's
Yes.
happening?
Hopefully.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's still
Oh,
top looking for
Yay,
silver capes on any armor you want.
I don't know what you're saying over there.
I know.
Which,
I don't know if they'll do body types because they kind of like. I'm thinking like in the way of like Drifter versus
Okay, what What are we doing?
The Tenno.
Okay.
The Tenno is like the small
show
character,
Landon's
the kid,
game.
and then you have the Drifter, who's like the more
We
adult
have
grunt version.
3 new weapons coming in Preludes 13.
Oh yeah, we do.
Alongside a bunch of improvements to combat timings and flow. Oh, he's already going. Seathorn, our new caster.
caster,
weapon.
yep.
Yeah. Got some effects.
Sounds pretty good, George.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
like
Very
sludge.
good.
or
What
something.
is that?
He showed it to me. He's like, "Oh, what do you think?" And I'm like, "No notes."
No, no.
What's your
Great.
sidearm?
Great.
What's your sidearm?
Oh, some little Fenjo Tower casters.
Oh,
Rest.
No melee weapons, eh?
But we have another
Not this time.
caster.
Oh, there's
I need that.
Yeah, and it's a
Another-
pretty big change.
Another
Yeah.
sidearm.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
don't you go put it on,
Oh, okay,
Landon?
okay.
Let's see. You ruined our
Oh,
script.
is this the?
It's a new sidearm class.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yeah. Okay.
dual daggers or dual
Clivers.
swords?
A
Dual
dual sword sidearm. Let's go.
Clivers, they sound like
Yeah.
Clivers.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I have one
Yeah.
of them
So
here
now
with
you
me
can get
today.
dual swords as sidearms now.
yes.
Okay, like do they have dual
So
swords
the
already?
thing that,
Oh,
eh,
sorry, I had to
Just
find a
think
way
of another
with it.
blade.
Just in case.
He's making me nervous. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would she like throw the
wanna
essence
talk
on the
about
blade?
some of the combat and animation changes.
It'd be cool if you threw the sword, you can like throw them
Is that in
twice.
the-
Yeah,
Is
go
that going
for
to
it.
ruin your schedule?
No, that's perfect. We're about to go fight some enemies while you
Okay.
talk about it.
So this last few weeks have been a significant push on combat feel.
Yes.
Particular melee combat feel. Target switching. Reduced
Cindy Mantling.
skating, keeping ideal distance.
Distance is a big one.
Camera being too tight on the action. Camera pulling out when there's multiple attackers. There is a huge push on combat
Need like
feel.
a combat roll when you get knocked over, so we need also.
Yeah. A lot
Smite.
of updates to the sounds too.
Huge push on combat feel for the sounds as well. Blocking, impact sounds, everything's redone.
Yep.
Yep.
Rebalanced all the weapon sounds.
Yep.
As well. So.
The player physics, the camera physics, the melee lock-on and melee, what do you call this? Distance closing. All this stuff.
Sorry.
All this stuff has been completely reworked. All of January, we have pushed on this.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hopefully see after you get over your
Need the
shot with
groundwork to
Virtue
be good.
Prisms, you're gonna see a much tighter game. The player physics is way less slippery and icy, and the camera's not so tightly
Not so
on a
rigid.
metal.
Hey, no buffering. Hey. There's Dream Crash. Come on. Oh no.
Pole
Yep.
locked on the back of the character anymore, so you can see the power and
Yep.
the speed and the motion in
Feels
the
more
animations and
satisfying.
attacks.
The combat encounters.
You
Man,
need
if
a good
sprint
game
and
for
just
you.
kind of do a bit of a weave, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
You get a bit of a sense of it. Like, it's not stuck to the player.
It's very
Yeah.
the fluidity of the game, the fluidity of the combat has been, I think, pretty significantly improved. So I'm hoping you will enjoy those things as well.
I can see it already. Yeah.
Yeah,
George
we had
Bada.
situations where the motion of the character was doing a moonwalk backwards
Yep.
when you weren't close enough, or when you were rather too close to an enemy.
close, yep.
So you'd be playing pole arms and you'd be like rubbing chests with the enemies
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yep.
All of these things have been improved, and you would be trying to walk and stop in particular spots, and the player physics would be kind of like sliding too far.
Yep.
There has been a lot of investment in just the base feel of the game, particularly in melee combat.
Pole arm, especially because of that distance, feels a lot.
Yeah, pole arm combat is amazing now.
Did you put on a pole arm?
George, you were mentioning sound. Obviously, he did
Yeah.
bring a little show and tell video.
Oh yeah,
I do,
oh,
yeah.
A
yeah.
little
done.
before and after
Melee
for
stuff?
the
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
check
little
out
bit.
this melee
The
stuff.
melee
Yeah, we did.
It feels so much more
audio.
powerful.
Yeah,
And
some
if
big
you
changes to that.
Listen very closely. You might be able to.
He's got notes too.
I've got
Oh,
got
yes.
notes here too.
Maybe
So
give me
Yeah.
notes.
I've got my presentation.
Oh, good to know.
I would love to be on this couch watching this.
So this is the current melee.
I always be so sucked into this like I already am now.
Okay, so this is live right
This
now?
is live right now.
That's dunks in there.
You can see the hits are way more impactful.
Smite. They just Sound like some kind
You
of
hear the
physics and like
clang of
these
the shield now
the
too,
kind of
which
like
is awesome
finishers.
for the-
Like with that, wish you like you could punch them and they
The
do
welder
fly
as well,
back.
'cause it's current.
A little more ragdoll.
This is a you playing.
This is me playing.
Is this your gameplay, Jordan?
He got up a lot faster, I
Took a
think.
while.
Thanks.
I think he got up faster from that.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Great stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of changes there. Jeff and Willem have been working for weeks on it, actually. One of the biggest things,
Jeff with a J.
Jeff with a J,
It's not this Jeff.
Yep.
is in code. There was this thing where if whenever the attacker was attacking you, it would play the sound of their weapon. So if you blocked with a great sword and the AI had like a short sword, you'd hear the AI's short sword sound instead of the great sword. So that's been changed now. So we have the actual defender's sound playing, which is a pretty big. It's going to make a pretty big difference in the play style, which is, yeah. We've been wanting to change that. Jeff has been wanting to change that for like a year or something. We started a doc with all this stuff, and we were like, yeah, we need to change those hit effects. So that's been improved.
Yep.
Heavies as well. We reworked all the armor sounds, so we call him the antler guy.
Yeah,
I know,
I call him that too.
And the bannerets, they all have different sounds
bannerets,
as
yep.
well.
Yep.
Willem reworked hit effects, so body hits and that kind of stuff, more impactful. They're kind of like you were saying, Steve. The ones that are currently in the game are kind of smushy and kind of smeared sounding. So now they're more pointed, and you really get that feeling that you're damaging an enemy, which is awesome. What else? We got a lot of stuff. The parry and block, all of those sounds got reworked as well. So as you can see, if you've got sword and shield, you can really hear that clang of the shield.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of other damage hit effect stuff. So saving CPU on some of that stuff too, which everybody likes to hear. So that was an improvement as well.
Nice.
So some pretty big changes with all of that stuff that we're really excited about.
Some subtle things, I think. Those are great comparisons. Even in the before video, you saw there was some combat where the camera felt cramped on the left side and wasn't pulling out enough. And that's just with default FOV. Of course, you can configure the FOV to even go wider, but you can see now that the camera is actually framing the combat better. It's not zooming out unless there are dangers near you anymore. Sometimes on live right now, you might face an enemy is right there, and it's pulling way out for no reason, even though he's the only alert attacker right now.
Yeah, so it's a great comparison because the cap of the current weapons is the live build, and then the new stuff is the dev build. So it's a good cap of all
You can see also that there was this is of course I'm paying attention not to the sound. Sorry, George, because I know the
They all
sounds.
goes hand in hand,
but
right?
even seeing you switch target, there's like a boat turn. Like that in the prior thing, and now the character is actually just moving very quickly and locking on directly onto those targets with the rework that Babash and Joe have been working on. So the responsiveness, there was like a 0.5 second delay to even switch targets that is now gone. So all you need to do is gesture to where you want to attack next, and it's going to grab that target.
That's what we needed.
And start doing damage. So it's very fast and frenetic and feels a lot better. The other thing I think you'll notice is a significant change that has to do with combat feel is the amount of unblockable attacks on live right now. So kind of like, this is probably an exaggeration, but maybe our envoys might agree, kind of feels like 30% or maybe even 50% of the attacks that enemies are kicking out right now on live are unblockable.
I don't know about
You're
50.
constantly in this kind of dodge spam situation because you can't really trust
If they're the bigger characters, yeah.
Sure, 60%.
You could see that.
I think the shield
in
characters,
one of the-
too.
in the- I think it was the
Enough.
Wolder before.
Granted, I use great sword,
enemy attack
so
you
I
was
can unblock
landing,
unblockable
and
attacks.
You
just got through, and
can't.
it's like,
You
what
got through.
happened?
Yeah. And so all that has been changed and throttled now. There are the Red Cynic here, of course, can rally their enemies and they can start doing attacks for unblocking. It's very situational and very rare. And then even for the large enemies, they are on a kind of a throttle for how many times they can do that, so that you can make a tanky, courage-based build and just block and duel with them. What are you laughing at?
They're-
I was
Scott-
wondering if I'm okay. I'm zoning out watching chat. Leave me alone.
Actually, it says Scott.
Scott
are you okay?
is locked into
Locked in.
the chat reaction.
Yeah.
It goes by so fast.
It does. It does.
So now parrying and blocking, there's also issues on live right now where if you're feathering a block to try to get a parry, it would be reacquiring different targets as well. So now the system is much more stable and reliable for you to really duel with someone.
Blocking feels more
in a minute.
satisfying now.
And then
way
the
more
audio team made the blocking sounds be what is clashing rather than just what the attacker is.
Yeah.
Shield on sword now sounds different than shield on body or sword on sword. There's
Good
a significant
feedback.
improvement, I think, in just how fun the game is to play and how responsive it feels. We're not going for that kind of really slow kind of vibe, but it is a little snappy, I think, in the combat. It's
gotten snappy. It is.
This is a
It's gotten
slower
snappy.
game than Warframe, but I think in terms of just like when you turn to strike a guy, you're turning in a split second, maybe 3 or 4 frames. It's taking you to reacquire a new target and start attacking
It's
them.
satisfying. It doesn't feel strange or weird. Like it still feels
So it's
good.
much more inspired, I think, by responsiveness from things like Super Smash and that sort of thing. That you're looking at the frame breakdowns for those.
It's
Yeah.
just to give chat what they want. We have mounts penciled in for this year.
Yes.
Just
Oh, and mouse is coming too.
not super soon, but it's definitely it's on the docket.
Yep.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so again, we haven't sped up anything in terms of animation rates. We haven't sped up anything in terms of how fast the enemies are attacking or the player necessarily. Those are remaining the same, but the delays inside the input system, the delays inside the animation system have been really, really
I really hope there's a
removing some of the
change.
frustration.
removing the frustration.
I want to roll a
We
recovery.
still do not have some fixes that we need to do for. Sorry, I'm talking so much about this, Sarah.
No, you're good.
I'm very excited about this stuff.
You have
There
2 more
is
minutes.
there is one thing pending. Thank you. 2 minutes. For game feel, which
knives are coming
is
out.
the
Oh, no.
daggers out, which is we do have a few issues for co-op that I think that are in the queue to address, where the animation responsiveness of hit reactions, if you're not in a solo thing, if you're playing as a client, there are some delays in there that we are aware of that add a bit of slop to the game if you're in that situation. That don't think is going to make for this update, but is coming very, very soon.
For co-op
Prelude's
people.
Honor, we're going to talk about that one too.
We are going to talk about that one. Yep.
Maybe as a spontaneous Q&A
Yeah.
that I did not
of course.
intentionally.
And the long blade animations are different. Did you bring clip?
I was going to see. I didn't want to dwell on this way
Show
longer
us,
because this is coming
show
out.
us.
But
Demo for us.
if you noticed George's video, we did do a pass on the long blade.
I did notice that.
We removed the third strike as a poke and did another swipe. It does feel like it has the combo now. Just feels like it has a more kind of.
They need more.
has
They
better
need better
utilization
weaving for
as
heavy and
opposed
light
to low, but,
attacks.
Yeah.
When they get
So
there
that's
too.
Excellent. And everybody loves Scott and they're happy about mounts. And we're going to show you something very cool in game. Back to gameplay because we have something cool that has joined the world trees. Ooh, what is this?
Yeah. So this is placeholder art, but this is very cool.
Yes, yes. Yes, tails are no longer a thing of mere chance.
Oh.
This is
So
huge.
now
Yep,
these
it is.
boards will be available at World Trees all throughout Madrath, offering envoys
I see
a
bounty
better,
boards.
more deliberate way to take on tasks. And you also will sometimes see tasks such as sieges, the collector, and Avocad Scots. We were not lucky this time. We just see the tails. But this is all in the goal of giving people more agency to complete tales and tasks based on when and where they want to do it.
Oh, this is a takeaway from kind of like
exciting.
random
And
encounters
we're
and
going to
whatnot.
do one right now, I think. Me and Landon.
And
We still need
there's
more
places
things out in
grow
the world to
system.
do.
This is a scratch of the
Very
surface about our
early.
ambitions for this. So you will be able to. The theming we have for this is going to be really cool.
It's very
Playing
cool,
on the
yep.
Shinto Shrine, Emma.
Emma, yep.
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 But this is going to be a big push for us early in the year, so that you're not kind of running around going, "When's that timer?" or "Am I close enough to where that event kicks off? I don't know what's going on." Or Is it respawn? Am I on a cooldown? Is it
Yeah.
just because I'm in the wrong part of the world? Every world tree now has things for you to do.
Yep.
Hope like stuff still does, like random events still do spawn, but if you wanna, if it pops up on the tree, it should be there too.
Like we literally have touched it and broke everything. Improved.
Improved. Yes, I think a lot of people have had the moment or feeling.
Right,
where
Rich
they
Retcon's different
are
too, or is everyone used this pack yet?
Just wanting to start a tail. They don't want to run around looking for
I use all the
them.
packs, so I should know that one. But I still do. Oh, get out the way.
Harvest some logs.
I still do hope there's random events in the world though, so I'm still hoping.
Excellent.
Let each lost weakened synods claim over these lands. Our lands.
So actual enclave rank ups will still obviously need to occur within your enclave. But in terms of completing these things, you can do that at any world tree. Fun! And if we can flip away and do one more giveaway, maybe we have something else cool to show you in
Maybe.
just a second.
maybe.
Cause if you're talking about like a second, like in Red Dead Redemption, or any open world game, like there's usually like random events that pop up. So there definitely need to be.
Let's go.
Cause I remember thinking like the giant ship popping in was like a thing like that. Or no, I think was that a part of Faction Tales usually? Sometimes it wasn't. But definitely should be some like, cause how Destiny does. Destiny has public events, and it definitely should be like, still have like random events that pop up every couple minutes or so, or like every so often.
Maxilla Willis.
Maxilla Willis, please whisper us.
Or how the sprout
on
pops
our
up
Twitter, and
sometimes.
we will send you your Wild of Shelda.
They still want to make this game. I think you still gotta make the world feel alive. Is what they really gotta do still.
So, we have a new enemy stalking around Midrath at night.
I still want to see Bromius walking around sometimes. I'll see one of the wolves popping up. Factions doing their own things.
A little far.
Like the Division 1 basically. It's made the game world still feel alive. I should see NPCs
Visual
doing
upgrades,
stuff.
Performance upgrades as well coming in this
Always, yeah.
build. We're using.
I was gonna say the
There he
visuals
is.
were noticeable in George's before and
Yeah,
after.
Yeah.
the
So
visual
you
visual
could
upgrades are
see-
pretty impressive.
I didn't want to get you off topic.
I know, and I would love to talk about visuals,
Yeah.
but the game now has better contrast, and
Oh, yes.
Okay.
He's back.
It would seem not all bears are bound to Webbit Wood. So yes, the Vadagar version of Bromius will now be in Midrath at nighttime in specific areas. And this is an open world version of the fight, and it is also a little bit work in progress.
Work in progress.
But as you can see, his jump has now been adapted for open world.
Was the dive down?
I can see a debug. I saw a
no, I saw
debug.
one too.
Yes,
Whips.
whips. So be very wary of what you might find lurking about in Midrath.
That's super cool.
Man, he looks so great, that environment.
I know.
It's so cool.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good pose. This is
Yeah, that was scary. Oh.
Oh, did we do the pass on the Oselda casts? We were going to look at those.
Speed?
I sped them up.
You
Yeah,
did
they're
them up?
faster.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So they're a
Casts are
bit quicker.
Yep.
Yep.
Casts are faster, and there's also there's
Some
clear.
casts are fast.
Some casts are
Some.
faster.
Some. Not all. Some.
So
There's also
yes.
a notification on the HUD and an a much stronger audio notification when
regens, yes.
when your abilities are ready to go again, your packed abilities.
You got a real mix going
You
here.
got
I real some variety in here.
You got like a little blob. You got a mendicant there. This is a party.
Quite the party, but it's not one we are going to complete today.
Oh.
Just
like
a sudden
that.
turn on.
Just
There
taken
you
away.
go.
But yes, Vadagar Bear will be coming in Preludes 13. Watch out, go find him, and maybe you will have luck completing that party.
Cliffhanger.
Chat's very upset.
Sorry.
Sarah, you're so mean.
That's inappropriate. Let's do another giveaway. Wild Paragon? Paragon?
Wow, all right.
Yeah.
All right, Paragon, let's do it.
It's the last one left. Let's
Vadagar
go.
slug.
I saw
I'm
a
thinking about
question
doing
about
all the bosses,
changes in the
probably.
stability system.
That'd be good.
Jigsaw rage.
Nice.
Jigsaw rage,
There are
please
changes
whisper
in the
us.
stability system.
Yeah, there's been tweaks. With the virtue changes, there's like a base stability that all players will get, and then there's been a lot of like Joe's really been working, getting the thresholds in which you stumble and stagger in a better spot. Same with the enemies.
Then the recovery speed
There's been a
though.
lot of like all the other combat. There's been some
Hasn't
really
brought
big
that up yet.
improvements to that.
Yeah, you're not getting this kind of like knockdown party as much
Yeah.
anymore, and your stability is not so dependent on virtues. It's going to feed back the armor that you're using
Yeah.
is going to be the thing that affects that, and obviously tankier things have more stability to them, but your baseline is shared. And I would say, just going back to some of the concerns about how that virtue distribution goes, like I'm afraid that my abilities are going to be useless unless I'm hyper specialized. That's not the case. Just think about it as more of an encouragement or a bonus on top of a healthy baseline.
Yep. Yeah, I was playing a lot even
Yep.
kind of like with like I found like the armor kind of mismatch was even a fun challenge. Like it wasn't awful. So yeah.
Yeah, since,
Yeah.
yes, so, oh yeah, look at, you just got
Oh, sorry, I got
there
distracted.
you go.
Sarah, on the other
Sarah
side.
just got,
She's a bird at the moment.
I didn't
There's a
think
bird
those
right now.
guys would. I didn't think those guys
you were
would
busy
show
and
up.
they ambushed you.
But yes, in just a moment here for after maybe we gotta kill these guys first, unless you want to see some mockery. They're running away.
Maybe not yet.
They're
Maybe
running
not
away.
yet. Nope.
Run away. Something else coming in Preludes 13
Okay,
is
show me. It looks beautiful right now.
Show mine. Show
Yeah.
mine. Show mine.
Yeah.
A new game mode
Aha.
is coming
Oh, with the towers.
to Soulframe and Preludes 13.
Cool.
Within Madrath, a sickly ode surgeon is watching from the skies.
You have to do poetry while controlling.
You can flip back to.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yes, Metis Gaion. That was fact checked the
Nice, yep.
pronunciation. Thank you. A plague doctor of the stars overseeing a poisonous work.
He likes his organ.
Okay, flip back to me. Flip back to me.
You
Flip
knew
back
it.
to me.
George,
That just came to me. It just came to me.
A massive polluter machine built upon a dendritic tower. Okay, you can flip back now. I'll stop. Yes, so this tower is pumping Ecor
Yeah.
I call.
into iron arteries and polluting Alka. So we must destroy its beating heart so that Alka can breathe again. So what's going on here, guys? Yeah? Is that, or did I just do an excellent
This is
job?
heavy.
That
This
was
is heavy whips,
fantastic, yep.
but this is where the music comes from.
Yes,
Yes, it
exactly.
is.
Yeah, the music you heard at the beginning is in this new mode.
Yeah, so this is very early whips. But yeah, the objective is to
Stop
the tower
Yeah,
from,
stop
yeah.
this disgusting pollution.
Yep.
Yep.
heavy whips. Yeah, maybe it's a melee type too. You're gonna work on. So Landon right now is trying to get access to the
Yep.
interior.
Yep.
The doors won't open right away. He has to complete a stage.
Environmental terrorism. Yeah. Kind of that way in Soulframe, isn't it? The eco-terrorists. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the organ.
So the person asking about vegetation distance increases, yes, that is being worked on. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Keep asking me for that.
That's
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
He likes those questions.
I like those questions.
Yeah, like a little puzzly kind of gameplay here. Okay.
Oh, they had more reinforcements already.
did,
It's
yeah,
already,
it's
it's already,
great.
already
Yeah.
looking
Very
great.
good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yep. Gender switch option is in this update as well when
It
it
is.
comes out.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Elaborate on the visual and performance improvements, Steve. They're baiting you.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. We're using AMD's RCAS for the sharpening now, which is configurable still. So it's still how much it does it is in your hands, but we're using that now, so it's not creating weird halos in the sharpening algorithm. And we are using a new ambient occlusion system called visibility bit masks. So that you can notice that the foliage is looking a lot more defined and interesting. And
So
yes,
notice
we
my
just need to
yawning.
render-
I have not
render it
slept much.
further into the distance. So.
And that's all you get
Ascend,
today.
ascend,
That's all you get
ascend.
today. That's all you get today. That's all you get today.
Another tease.
That's all you get of the organ. I guess we can't hear the final tune.
Sarah's just pulling the plug. All these.
Sorry, play the update. You
She brought the
sure?
knives, so we can't argue.
Too many questions.
There's a lot of texture with the Warframe team who have done a big optimization pass on our shader system that we won't be getting for this one, but we will be getting for the next one as well. So lots of exciting things in the near future.
We are going to quickly summarize everything we talked about today in case you want to take a screenshot of this.
Are we saving the poem for last then?
Yeah, is there like a,
Is that the spoiler?
We have so much else to go through. still.
Okay, let's go.
We need to do some speed running of this
Okay.
concept art. So
Okay.
yes, Soulframe Preludes 13 coming very soon.
Yep.
We got Virtues, we got the Organ, the Vadagar Bear, event boards, yes, new weapons, customization, and all of the other improvements Steve talked about today. Good job, Steve.
There's a Friday the 13th in February, isn't there?
Is there?
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, don't.
Yes, there is. Okay, we have some concept art teases that we're going to speed through really quickly to showcase a little bit about else we have in the oven for
It
this
looks
year.
like an NPC. I
Jeff,
believe it's
what
at
is
a
this?
pack. I
think we
forget.
might have shown this.
This is a
before.
concept.
And what is this?
If you go to the
new
next one, I think I'm gonna
Pact and armor,
I'm
perhaps?
gonna put Scott on the spot and say it's probably the next pact coming.
Is it the next pact coming?
Yeah.
It's not very
Well, that's
animal
good,
or
because I
old
think
like.
You can actually see it.
You can see it.
In
Yep.
game.
wow, cool.
So
You
guys are
perhaps
way
we're
ahead of
further
me.
along than you'd
Okay.
think.
And I think, to me too, I think this is a good excuse for me to.
That kind of looks like my hand.
It does kind
Is this my pack? Maybe
Maybe
we
it is.
can
Oh, I
build
think you just
this
did.
into.
It's a
Wrong
proto
blue
pack.
on your-
Oh my gosh.
Wrong arm though.
Maybe every stream come back and I'll have more.
But this pact is my excuse to put a fencing sword into the game. So that's what we're going with.
The sword pact.
Stabby.
Stabby. Yep.
Pokey pokey.
Kind of a dueling theme, like a
Yeah, Scott, what do you
fencing
think?
theme? What do you
What's
think?
the
Oh,
theme
yeah.
around this pact?
Yeah.
Maybe like
Easy,
a
right?
builder?
Pokey pokey. Just do it. Yeah.
Pokey pokey.
Easy. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely probably Grace for this one. Maybe.
I really hope we have like a
Slant, but yeah.
2 packs at once, like almost like a unleash
They don't.
mode
They
kind of
don't.
thing.
Here we go, round and round.
They have a preference though. They have a starting theme that
Yeah, there we
then
go.
players can decide for themselves,
Yep.
right?
Push it around.
Yep.
Okay, Sarah's got the knives out.
Oh,
so,
shoot.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Is that why you brought the
Wait a
knives to
second.
shut us up?
Oh, does anyone want to be a wizard?
I
A
saw this.
wizard.
in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah.
People were talking about wanting
Dude, if you
this.
want to be a wizard,
If you've ever wanted to be a wizard,
Nice.
now is your time.
Gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
This
we're
is a
gonna
cool
get
set.
The outfit for players.
Excellent.
Maybe like the old variant too,
But
or
not
just the
for
normal
this
version?
Not
update
for this
yet,
update,
but
no.
soon.
But it's very close. Yeah.
This is
Animatronics.
scary. What is it?
My final form.
Okay.
Can we share what this is?
This is a prop, right, for displaying your armor and
Yes.
stuff in the Nightfold. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta look like that.
And we
And-
have. Oh, yes, the cute duckies.
More animals.
Cute duckies. Always gotta slip that in there.
That's amazing.
Where's Jess's
I
Donald
know.
Duck noises for this?
Oh,
we didn't get
we
any
should have
sound.
done a crossover.
I'll just do it.
Okay.
Maybe another.
I think there's a petting animation for this, isn't there? Oh yeah, like you
Oh,
can
you
do
can
it.
make
you
it,
can
you
do
can
it.
make
I don't know if the petting one is in here.
The petting one isn't in here. That's the
Next time.
Roo says no.
I'll show it on
Okay.
your Envoy Hour on February 10th. Come
Okay.
watch
You can
this.
pet the ducklings.
Did you know me
You
and
can pet
Jeff
the
are the
ducklings.
most watched Envoy Hour?
Don't put the pressure on us.
Yeah, no, that's real pressure.
Wow.
Imagine no one watches our next one.
I know.
Yeah, these are new.
Why did I even do it then?
There's a tongue out like that.
Well, you gotta come back.
Playing
You
favorites
all have to
here.
come back.
Yeah.
Now we're chasing the metrics. Wow. I love it.
Gotta wrap up here.
Yeah, got some mockery variants coming in the pipe. Yep.
Variant
Enemies.
And a big rework to the AI, their attacks.
There is
the
currently
design.
design is looking at that
Yep.
and
Yep.
doing a very big rework on them.
Yep.
I think they're very deserving of that. So
Absolutely.
And I think some helmets.
got some helmet variants.
Bannerets.
Yep, some bannerets.
Variants
New types.
there.
Looks like an anvil on the end there.
Some,
Forge a sword on his head.
I like the left guy.
I like.
I like all these armors.
Yep.
And some corruption spreading.
Corrupted sheep.
This is a bit of a tease for another asset I think you might have, right?
Yeah, I think it's the next
I
one.
think this is
What
a
am I
tease for.
looking at?
Oh.
So we're starting production on our next Omen Beast quest.
Ah, yay.
Oh.
Yay, so
Can you tell us anything?
it'll be a ram.
What if Can you tell us anything exciting?
Oh, ram you!
It's the goat.
Yeah.
That is very exciting.
Yeah.
Omen Beast.
That's good. No, Mel. I don't know.
that's
We have
the one on the
ambitions for
airship?
We're gonna focus on Orengal for the mounts, and then your Wolf Rider.
Yep.
Yep.
An
But riding that
intriguing
gotta be
new-
cool.
Is that like in
Yeah,
the
I
air?
know, I
Is that
know,
like on
yes,
the
yeah,
ground?
just those plans.
A
an
cool tile
intriguing
set.
landscape.
This is I think we showed the concept of Citadel in the past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing
So
this.
That floating castle you see in the sky, we're starting to put some thought into that.
Okay, I thought this has to be somewhere in the air.
Yeah.
And our Nightfold Ancestor upgrade system.
Oh, I don't know
Can
what
we
we
talk
should
a
say
little
about this
bit
other than stay tuned for big ideas.
Big swings coming
What
with
are the
the
big ideas coming?
Nightfolds,
There's going to be
perhaps?
some big stuff happening with the Nightfold this year.
There
Understood.
is.
Yeah.
There is.
A little bit of a progression system.
Steve played too
behind
much
it.
XCOM.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this is a big part of. We're seeing that with the changes in the world trees and being able to take those faction tails right there directly. Having more explicit things to do rather than just kind of looking for what's happening in the world, but also saying, well, if you're not into that or you need more motivation for what to work for today, then also maybe helping Orlick build up his station might be an interesting thing to do for you and increase his capacity for education.
And a great opportunity to give you more info about your ancestors or your Nightfold guests.
I think it ties
I like
into all
that.
the big swings that we're taking on some of these
Big
core
swings.
systems for
Yeah.
the greater good.
Some of us worked on Unreal Tournament, yes.
Some of us are old enough
Sorry,
to
what?
have
What is that? I don't understand. They're always talking about things. I'm like, what?
We do need beards, I agree. I saw a question in chat a few times about more MMO features, and obviously that's part of our ambitions this year as well, and is on our roadmap. Again, can't go into specifics or make promises. The game's a real-time action, sort of small group game, but that doesn't mean that there can't be more opportunities to see the other players and to find out what they're doing beyond just going to the enclaves and hanging out in the tavern. So
Places
yes,
to group up.
that's lots more places to group up and also to sort of have chances to see what other people are into and what they're doing are going to be coming this year as well.
Someone asked about fast traveling, which we have.
We do.
Yeah.
You
Right.
may have seen us. I don't know if
People
it
were
was,
really-
on,
it was
off,
off, but
Yeah. People did really want you to get your acorn, though, in the Nightfold.
Yeah, they wanted you to pick the
They
acorn.
wanted you to pick the
Well,
acorn.
I'm just full of teases today, aren't I? We also have a new siege in the works that
Oh,
we've seen this
yeah.
piece before,
Oh.
but I think now we can say it's going to be used for something
That northern
looks really
keep
cool.
that
Yes,
we have.
yeah,
on
Northern Keep is
yeah.
opening up.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
It's in production right now.
I have a
but-
big, cool tease here of a new area to
Oh, yeah.
explore
Oh,
and
you
discover.
brought this. Hey,
That's
cool.
super cool.
Okay.
And much more to come.
Yeah.
And
Wonder if people can guess
now-
where that is in the world.
I wonder.
The slant is a good hint.
I do just want to fit a couple Q&As that we got
There you go.
submitted.
It's already got
But we'll be quick, and in the meantime, Landon, maybe we can complete another task here. And I did put on my accessory, so it's
Okay.
going to be a game on if I can still play the game.
Nice.
What are you trying to do?
Just play
Just
Oh,
play, just
play.
with a
Play with
gauntlet.
with the
Thing we've heard 1,000 times already. I got ready for people to live here. Please. Not that I'm playing, but 4 players needs to be the standard for games again. I want combat rolls, recovery rolls. I want that to be like a more of like a pet system and kind of have them follow you around from time to time or something. We're gonna pass this at some point, but ooh, it's the phase court. I thought so. That's a long piece of parchment. He said it. I don't remember it. We ain't got a release date. Cool. A lot of info as always. A lot of cool stuff. I don't know how to feel about the virtue system. I like very, like I say, like skill expression, and then kind of really putting your build into some kind of niche or something you really like to do, like that really fits your playstyle. Is really cool. The weapons are cool. The Jotar fire bands are really cool because I'm a big fan of Jotar. Um, I'm still have for a combat role. That's like the guy did get it pretty fast. He got knocked down. I noticed. I don't know if that was maybe I got the placebo maybe, but I see a faster get up was cool. If that was intended, new story animations are cool. Um, it's still fairly early. Like I said, I might change my video that I'm making a little bit based on this, which is pretty cool. They did add some good changes in there. I do want to get my hands on this first right in the video just to see how more snappy things feel and what they do and stuff like that. So, like I said, I still want capes, switchable capes. I still want that. I wonder when we're gonna get pets at some point because I don't know how they're gonna if we're gonna have if our wolf is gonna be our mount, we're gonna get for pets in that stead, kind of thing. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about, really. There's just a lot of good stuff today. So, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Have a discussion, kind of thing. And yeah, take it easy.